really grateful and happy to be here speaking with you guys instead of following you behind me and seeing the backsides of your suffering in those little tiny seats. Also, I'm grateful to Paul, who helped me get to know Chuck. Where are you, Chuck? Okay, and Bob, and I appreciate you giving me this time. How many of you here have ever seen a recumbent trike? Okay, and you probably thought it was from some alien planet that landed here. It kind of looked like a bicycle, but other than that, you weren't quite sure. These things are amazing. I call them a miracle machine. Just give a little background. I was a bike rider most of my life, like everybody. We learn when we're little kids, and we just get better and better, and we love it. And I used to do long rides, and it used to be my major means of transportation. And in 2009, I was diagnosed with MS, and so the bike riding was gone. I couldn't throw my leg over the seat. I didn't have the balance, didn't have the strength in my legs, and I didn't really know what to do. I was really struggling. I saw my life that had been very big and very full become very small, and my space was, where I could comfortably walk with my cane and stumble around and bang into walls and stuff like that. By the miracle of God, I discovered the recumbent trike, and it's not anything that I discovered really. It's always been around, and I think it's been around probably since the mid-90s, if not sooner than that. But I never connected to how this could be a benefit for me. And then just one day, I don't know, I just had an inspiration, like, oh, there must be something that I can use as a mobility device that can get me someplace that I could do, that I could get into, and that I could actually sit down in and pedal. And voila, I discovered this in a lone bike shop after going through dozens of bike shops. Didn't have anything that I could try. And just to give you a little information as a disabled person, it's not something that you're just going to buy on the internet, or you're just going to think about it and say, oh, I'm going to get that somewhere. You really want to make sure it works. You want to make sure that you're going to be able to do it. Otherwise, there's just more disappointment. So I did find the trike. I had an amazing experience with it. It literally gave me my life back. It literally gave me my mobility. I rode this in here because it's actually easier for me to ride this in here than it is for me to walk from the parking lot to my car. So that's what this does for me. And I had to laugh when I was listening to this gentleman talk about all the people falling over. Not to be cruel, but it's never going to happen on a trike. Never going to happen. You never have stories of people falling over. You have people that maybe run off of a curb or something, but they don't fall over because, as you can see, there's 3 wheels. So that's the beauty of it for somebody with balance issues. It's very stable. And it's very comfortable. It's a reclining seat. They call them recumbent trikes. Trikes, obviously, because it has 3 wheels. And the recumbent seat, which means it's laid back, which is what we say we are. Sure. Laid back, very laid back, and very low and very slow. We're not in a speed race, although a lot of people who ride recumbent trikes are very competitive. There's a lot of them were former bikers who used to be very competitive on a bike and wanted to go fast, but for one reason or another, either physical ailments or balance issues themselves, they no longer ride a bike, they ride a trike, and they can be very competitive. People often ask me, well, how fast can it go? And what do you think my response is?
As fast as you can get it to go.
It's about the engine, right? How fast can you pedal? And what is your gearing? So you can go as fast as you want. I know trikers who can keep up with some of the best bikers out there. But also, the benefit is you can go as slow as you want. And that's an amazing thing, because it gives you an opportunity to slow down, You don't have to worry about this. You just lope it along. You can see things that you never saw before. You can look at the world from a different perspective almost. And